Hello and welcome to another video. In today's adventure we are going to be driving the back rooms in a pigeon. So I think I've only tried this map once so far and I can't remember it, so in a way it's almost like the first time I've tried driving this. And that's just due to my brain not functioning as a normal brain, because I don't remember quite. So yeah, here we go. Let's take it out of cinematic mode and see where we can go in these back rooms. It's quite dark. It is quite dark. So let's just take this road down and see what's happening, really. Because I don't really have a clue what's going on. We're getting to the end of the street here. Oh, we can see the northern lights though. That is beautiful. I do love the northern lights. I'd like to see them in real life at some point. The Aurora Borealis, that would be pretty cool. But yeah, where do we go? Where do we go in the back rooms map? Do we take this right turn here and see what's going on here? I'm not too sure really. There's a billboard over to the right here. Let's have a look at that as we drive past it. No, we can't because the lights are dark. Can we see it if we shine our lights on it? Coming soon, a BeamNG server by Nuclear. Oh, so this is going to be on someone's multiplayer server. No surprise there. I wonder what sort of multiplayer shenanigans you can do in the backrooms map, eh? Oh! That actually made me jump. Okay, so... Oh! So we popped a few things in the car there. Migratory bird research station. So we're going to have to do a reset so we can get our lights back because our lights aren't working. Let's do a reset. Oh, the lights have came back on. And now let's take the car for a spooky drive. That was quite a bit of a jump scare. So, the back rooms, I wonder what's going on. Is there any like spooky demon that chases us? What's down here? I don't know what's down here. This looks like it could be the way to go. So why don't we go this way? In our little pigeon. Viva la pigeon! Is there a right turn coming up there? Yeah, it looks to be. Let's take the right turn. And then take the left. And see what's what. There's a red line on the floor. Oh, that reminds me of Max Payne. The first Max Payne, there used to be some I can't really remember, but there was like a blood trail on the floor that you ended up having to follow. Oh, there's a ramp. Okay, let's follow the line of the ramp, see where it takes us. That's if our pigeon's got enough bloody power to get up there. It doesn't seem to have it, so we will try and go full throttle and get up this hill. We made it. So we're now on an upper level of the back rooms, and these rooms look kind of green with the headlights shining on them. So yeah, let's see where we end up going. I wonder if there's going to be any spooky scares that happen. Because it would be cool to see some jump scares or something. Like a Slender Man or something following you about. That would be wild. A little bit spooky like. It's very dark It is so dark that I'm almost spooked out. No, we'll go forward and then right. Even though we might have came from this way, it's hard to keep track when you've got no GPS. I ain't got no GPS, so all we got is the interior of our pigeon. I do love the pigeon though, and I love actual pigeons as well. They're beautiful birds. Is this where we came up into this place? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, because there's that red line. So we need to follow that red line, don't we? But there's no more red line to follow. Oh dear. Wow, I'm struggling to turn the pigeon. Right. Ah dear, did it again. So, right. Now the steering wheel should be straightened up. Yeah, it is. Still using my trusty G920 wheel though, it's still going strong. I haven't had any of that disconnect problem happen for a while. So I'm thinking that might have been a Windows 11 Pro Insider build problem. I'm still on that build, but the drivers seem to be up to date and I've had no steering wheel issues for a while, which is good. It's good not to be faced with the same issues you keep getting faced with, you know. Very good indeed. Viva la pigeon! But I don't even know what the point of this map is, you know what I mean? We got back here again. Well, let's try and go this way, see if there's any way we can go this way. Doesn't look like there is, but... oh dear. We might have popped our front right headlight there. Might have done. We're put it in reverse. Right, there we go. Oh dear. We did it again. Hey, oh. Right, so we're going to skirt around the edges of this hole and see what's going on. Right, okay. We'll go right. We'll stick to the right and we're going to keep going right. Any opportunity we've got to go right, that's what we're going to do. That's going to be the new rule we live by. So we can see there's a left turn coming up ahead. And because there's no right turn, we're going to go left, but then stick to the right and stick to the left until we see another right. Here's another right. So we're going to go right. And then we're going to go left. And then we're going to go right. Ooh, what's this? Okay, we found another one of these trails. Oh dear. Right, this is spooky. We said we were going to go right. I can't see that red trail on the floor anymore. Oh, you know, we can. So when you get to a red trail, you just follow it. That's going to be added to the rule roster. But it does want us to wait. It kind of makes you go right a little bit, but then comes back. So we're going to stick to the red line. Stick to that red line. And if there is no red line, we keep going right. Those are the two rules. Alright, okay. Did we just come from here? Did we just come? Oh dear. Didn't have enough power to get up that hill there. Let's give it another go. We might just be running circles here. We might be. Whee! No, yes, maybe. I don't know, but that's not a right turn. That's a left turn. So we're going to keep going down here. And we always take the last left if there is no right. Alrighty then. It's a proper maze, isn't it? I'm amazed at this map. That wasn't funny. Made me laugh though. Backroom's okay. We've made it back to where we got in, maybe? I think we did, so... I don't even know if that's the same place. It's hard to tell. We've got no map turned on because in dashboard mode we have the map. We keep the map off. That's just how I like to do dashboard mode. But if we came out of dashboard mode, we'd have our user interface there, so we could have a look at the map and stuff. But what would be the point in that? What would be the point in that? Viva la pigeon. Driving around the back rooms, not knowing where we're going. I want to be jump scared though. I want someone to jump out and make me scared. Have we found... We've done it again? Maybe. Anyway, let's follow the red. We've found another red, so we're just going to follow it. Could be that we went in a circle. That is entirely possible, but it's quite hard to keep track when you're in the dark. No, actually, this brick section there, that doesn't look too familiar, even though it probably is familiar. My memory's terrible anyway, so it doesn't even matter. I don't even remember what this map's called. Of course I remember what the map's called, man. It's the backrooms, you silly bird. Silly bird. But follow the red line. You know, we're redlining that engine when we're not, because I've got it in automatic. I'm not doing the gears manual this time because it's too scary. But it's not really, not yet anyway. Because the pigeon has got our backs. The pigeon will always have your back. Had our backs during the war, got our backs in BeamNG. It wants us to go this way. Following the red line. Okay, we're going back down into this section. We've probably just done a 360 really, haven't we? There's the red line again. Checking out the back rooms. Indeed. Where did that red line go? There, it's right there in front of us. It's quite hard in the spooky darkness. Quite hard in the spooky darkness. It wants us to go right. One of me pals is playing the good old farming simulator game. I've got a brand new combine harvester. I don't know. I've got a pigeon. And a bichou pigeon. Just following the red line. Losing track of the red line slightly because it's dark. But we're keeping on going. Just keep on keeping on, people. When life gives you lemons, if you like lemons, just eat it raw. I love eating raw lemons myself. But if you don't like eating raw lemons, you know, the classic version of the saying is make lemonade. But you don't always have to make lemonade, you know. When life gives you lemons, do whatever the hell you want with those lemons. Like I say, I'd eat them raw, me. Oh, I love a good sour lemon. Might have to get some lemons for my fruit basket. Been having apples and oranges recently, but after playing the back rooms for a little bit here, I now fancy some lemons. Oh, I remember that game Lemmings, where you them little dudes with the green hair and you tell them to like stop and whatnot. Oh no! Stop, and then I hit a wall and stop. You can't make that up. Well, I suppose you can, but I didn't. There you're following the red line in the back rooms, trying to see if we get spooked out at all. Is this spooky? I don't know. You tell me. Drop it in the comments if you think the back rooms is spooky. Say Spookmeister 9000. If you want to. You don't have to. You don't have to do anything really. Do whatever the hell you want in this life. Like me, I'm following the back rooms. I've lost my red trail. I've lost my red trail. No, I haven't. I found it again. I had to turn off the snail trail mod because oh, am I going to make it through there? Oh no. We're stuck. That constitutes a cinematic camera. We got our pigeon stuck. Right. try and do a bit of wiggling to get it out. Nah, that's not coming out. That is not coming out. So I will hit the reset key, and then that's allowed us to reverse a bit. But I don't think the pigeon is thin enough to get through there. It doesn't feel like it's thin enough. So do we have to get out of the vehicle? I think we might have to get out of the vehicle. Oh, something we're going to have to get out. I can't remember how to get out of the vehicle. Click that button, which has sent BeamNG into an unresponsive state. How interesting. How interesting indeed. I don't really know what's going on, but it looks like we have crashed. Although clicking is not sending the game into an unresponsive state, but nothing is responding to input here, which is a bit of a shame. It is a bit of a shame. We made it to the gap in the walls and then we got stuck. Oh, something happened. We got out of the car, so time to go through and see how far we can get on foot. It's very dark though, although the pigeon does seem to be lighting up quite a bit of our distance here. So now we're running about following the red. Oh, see what's happening with the floor. Oh, that is actually terrifying. Are we stuck? It won't let us walk forward. No, it's letting us walk forward. Oh my god, that made me jump. This is actually a little bit spooky. I want to spawn another car because I'm actually scared. I forgot which way we were going. And we don't have a flashlight. Whoa, what the hell? What the hell is that? It's a broken vehicle. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we're back in our pigeon. What on earth was that? That spooked the heck out of me. That was spooky, man. I can't get through this little gap. So we're gonna have to get back out of the vehicle. And there's something attached to us. Oh, what on earth? The unicycle, whatever it is, we are absolutely, I want to see what that is. I can't change the camera or anything. What the heck? What the heck? What happens? What happens? Oh my gosh. Something has got us. Right, I'm going to change the time of day just to try and get an idea. Something's eating us. Right, we'll tab back into the car. Oh my god. It's a person. We're there. Have I got a mod which enables player characters? And that's what's happened here. I have no idea, but this is spooky to say the least. Unicycle, right? But yeah, is that what we were, or is that part of the map, part of the mod? I wonder if we can run that character over, see what happens. That is wild. Right, what happens if we get out of the car now? We always become that player character. So that might be a player character mod or something. It might be. I'm not sure though. But I'll be honest, that was spooky. That gave me a little bit of a jump scare. And if we get out of the car, we return to that position. Well, no, when we press tab, we return to that position. So I'll put the user interface back on. Oh. Can't remember the key shortcut for it. There we go, we've got our user interface back on. So let's just... Can we not change the camera anymore? Yeah, we can. Right, so there we go. And if we bring up... When we press tab, we tab to that character, which is technically a vehicle. Ah, but I can see a map now. So let's follow where the map's telling us to go, just to see what's going on now. Oof, that spooked us a bit, that. I'm not going to lie. But we'll follow the trail of the map and see what happens. I guess here we don't even know if that player character was part of this map, part of this experience, but if it wasn't, it was certainly an experience, to say the least. Right. So yeah, obviously the red trail is what's marked on the minimap, so that is the road essentially. It's the pathway you're meant to take. So we'll take it. We'll take this little pathway and we'll see where we end up going. Because the back rooms are a real place in BeamNG, and we had a spooky player character, something shenanigan go on, which I'm still struggling to comprehend in my tiny little bird brain. Like, my comprehension levels aren't up there with the Einstein type brains, so heck, we just ball it, we keep going, and we ball it, we keep going. Right, I'm not sure if this is where we need to go, because if we look at the mini-map, it looks a bit, joggled, garfarbled, I don't even know what the word is for, discombobulated might be the right word for that. That's what that road map looks like. It looks a little bit discombobulated. But we are going to follow this little red trail to see where it takes us. Is it going to take us to another section which we can't get through? I don't know. Only time will tell us the answer to that. So, oh, we damaged our pigeon's little door. Spooky, spooky back rooms. Spooky, spooky back rooms. Okay, okay, okay. Is the pigeon going to make it? The pigeon didn't make it. So we'll let it roll, we'll let it roll, we'll let it roll. We'll pop the back a bit and see if we're going to make it on our second run. Woo, right, okay, we made it. Okay, okay. We're now in the brick rooms. The brick rooms, the brick back rooms. That's where we are. Still following the old murderer, you killed her red line, which reminds me of, ouch, the original Max Payne game. Some of those old games bring back memories, like ring distant memory bells and whatnot. I might have to get myself a copy of Max Payne and play through it again, because I'm sure it was a Rockstar game, Max Payne, if I remember correctly. But again, my memory's not the best, so... Migratory bird research station. Driving around in a pigeon. Viva la pigeon. Play a character thing still, like, I'm still a bit spooked by it. Like spawning inside the player character head and then it falling on the floor. What even? Oh, excuse me. We've messed up our steering axle a little bit on this vehicular device. Oh, let's go. Oh no! I'm using the flappy panels instead of the shifter because why not? Oh, okay, we've not made it this far before. Oh, are we even going to be able to make it now that we've damaged the car that much? Let's give it another go and find out. Now we did it again. I think we're going to do a cheeky reset. Yeah, cheeky reset did help. And now we've made it to the blue rooms. There doesn't seem to be any red lines to follow in the blue rooms, but I can see a little bit of road on the mini-map coming up on the left, but there's no way to turn left in the blue rooms. So let's retrace our steps and our wheels. Let's retrace our wheels and go down this way. And we're trying to make it to that section on the map there, just up there on the northwest bit. It looks like we might be able to go all the way to the end and turn left, so let's try that. But then, okay, yeah. Is this exactly where we came up from though? It is. That's exactly where we came up from, so let's skirt around the outside and make sure we don't fall down, because this is progress. Progress is progress, regardless of how small. And see where the rooms take us. We haven't went this way yet though, because we just went straight up after the ramp, so we'll see where these sections take us. Oh. I had to turn off my fan to try and make it so that we didn't have much microphone interference, but I am now working up quite a sweat in this map because I am a little bit freaked out. It was a little bit freaky, a little bit freaky. It's like a maze, isn't it? Okay. I don't want to go down, so we're not going to go down there. I don't even know if that's where we came up from. I think it is where we came up from. So that other place we found was probably the right place. Probably. Ooh, we bumped our bumper a bit. Wow, we nearly hit our lol bottle. Our nitrous oxide lol bottle. Which I'm not going to initiate because we don't need any nitrous oxide in this section just yet. We're trying to figure out where the hell to go. Be cool to do a multiplayer session with this and give people 5 minutes to go and hide, and then somebody has to come and try to find them. That would be wicked. Oy. Getting blinded by our own lights. We're alright though, we're alright. The map trails are very confusing, and we've made it to that section again, which we don't want to go down. We don't know where to go. I really don't know where to go. We want to find another up section. Oh dear, how did we manage to do that? How did we manage to do that? I'm tempted to bring up the mini map, like when you press M, just to see, get a scope of where you're at, because we keep coming back to these sections. And I don't know if we're meant to go down back into the green room bits. It looks like we might have to though, judging by the trails. Because if we go over here to the left, there's going to be another place to go down, I'm sure. So I can't remember which way we came from. And it would be a bit anticlimactic to go back on your sort of journey. Did we come from bricks or did we? No, we didn't come from bricks, so I don't think we did anyway. So I think this might be the right way to go, because this looks new. The brick rooms. So I will go this way and we'll see what's what. Is it? Oh no, this does look, no, it looks familiar because there was a gap in the wall that we couldn't fit through in our little pigeon. But I don't think it was the brick sections. When I rewatch the video, I might be wrong. We might have already drove the brick section and my memory might have just slipped up. But we're going to follow this trail and see where it takes us, because why else would there be a trail on the floor if you weren't meant to follow it? Just follow them trails and see where the trails in life take you. Or the trails in the back rooms in this example. Really, it's not exactly life, this is a simulation. I do enjoy simulation technology. So I don't think this is the right way. We must have already been through the brick rooms. We must have already been through the brick rooms, because now we're back in the green rooms. But like I say, I'm just going to follow the red trail. Oh dear. Whoa. We didn't flip into gear 1, we managed to get into gear 2. The back rooms get you quite sweaty. Quite warm. The temperature is also contributing to that, but yeah. I'm looking forward to the day I get a couple of extra cameras for me set up. Get myself a little wheel cam so you can see the state of my Logitech wheel. Eventually, when I can afford it, I'd love to get a Moses sim racing set up, because Moses apparently the top quality premium hardware for driving simulation, and Logitech have done a good enough job for me so far. But it's an entry level wheel, you know, with a belt driven direct drive, right? Not direct drive, a belt driven system for the force feedback. And I want direct drive, which is, I'm sure, magnetic based. I did a cheeky reset there because the pigeon was a little bit damaged, and why not reset a little bit? Okay. We've still got our headlights on, even though it's not dark anymore. But I'm scared to put it back into dark mode because it was quite freaky. I'm sure it was a player character mod, and we got out of the car and fell into our own skull. I don't think that was built into the map, but I'm still a bit spooked by it. Oh yeah, a lot of bit spooked, not just a little bit, a lot of bit. Probably went full 360 on our journey, because I don't know, like, these rooms are looking familiar, aren't they? Oh no, we missed a... Are we? Okay. We're back to where our little spooky character is, because I can see it on the minimap. Let's go check it out. Let's go check out the spooky character on the floor. He should be just down here. And just right. Oh, wait there, that's a place we can't get through. Right, we wanna... No vehicle there. Yeah, so if we tab, we get to this other vehicle, which is actually Player, gun lift up, gun lower down, walk left, AR right. Okay, so we've got some player character stuff. We've turned on some developer-y stuff there. But we can't do much as this player because we are inside his mouth. But player characters in Beam is quite interesting, to say the least. Even though we can't really do much with it. Leak HUD disabled. Can't reset the character. Oh, wait there. We just did. But then it falls over. Reset. And then fall over. We can't change the camera because that seems to error loading vehicle unicycle. So this person must be the unicycle, either unicycle thing. Anyways, that was a bit of an interesting run of the back rooms. So if you enjoyed the video, drop a comment, leave a like, do all that YouTubey stuff, and I shall see you all in the next one. Thanks very much for your time. Goodbye.